This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Hey, it's Craig here from Reviews for You. I am going to review probably one of the most amazing lightsabers I own, and I own a bunch. I ordered this from UltraSabers. This is an UltraSabers Guardian. It's made off of the prequels of Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber. I went ahead and blinged this thing out. This thing has the V4 sound card in it, the Obsidian sound card, or the V4 sound card, which has Obsidian. Oh Lord, it's got a ton of fonts, a ton. I do mean a ton. But I got the diamond driver. Now the diamond driver will do pretty much anything. As a matter of fact, when I got this today, I ordered this at 11:30 on Thursday. 11:30 at night on Thursday. Friday, about 1 o'clock, I got a notification that it shipped. Today is Monday, and I have it in my hand. And I can guarantee you with what I wanted to put on it, because there's lots of customization that you do to it and everything else, because I have some funky colors up in here that are programmed to me, and then whenever you order it, you can specify what you want. But the thing about the diamond driver and the emerald drivers is there's a program that UltraSabers has that you can download, and you can do pretty much anything you want to. Anything. If you want to download fonts, different sound fonts, different hum, different clash, different this or that, the diamond driver will allow you to change blade color for anything you want to do. So if it's something like a simple hand roll, I can change blade color. I can make it pulse. I can make it more sensitive or less sensitive, making noise. Making the actual noises for swinging, clashes, and everything else. I can make it more sensitive or less sensitive, depending on what I'm doing. The other cool thing about this is this 3-piece pommel back here, and I'm going to show this to you because this is pretty cool. Now, this comes apart in 3 pieces. So you have your end piece, that piece, and then you have a connector piece here. Now all this is I'm sorry. I promise that never happens. It never goes off by itself. Anyway, you can see how loud it is, but this is completely customizable. So I can take this off and just put this part of the pommel on, or I can actually take the ring and the pommel and just put that on, or I can just put the pommel on by itself, or I can keep it the way it was, and which is more like Obi-Wan had it in the prequels. So, which is the way I'm gonna keep it. It actually is. It's comfortable. I mean, it really is. Now, there's a bunch of things that this saber here will do that, and like I said before, I have a lot of sabers, but there's a lot of things that this thing will do. Like, normally you'll have to turn it, or you'll have to hold the button down, and then it'll give you the font, and then you have to sit there and cycle through the fonts. Okay, well, you don't have to do that with this, with the diamond driver in it. So I'm going to do this. The first thing I'm going to show you is something just, I bet you your saber can't do this either. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn the sound down. I don't have to go into the computer and hook up and do anything else to turn the sound down. when most people turn on their lightsaber, whatever sound it's got is what sound it has. And I can tell you that this thing is loud. So, I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down on it. So, you ready for this? Now, all I have to do is I can lift if I want to raise the volume, or if I want to turn the volume down, I angle it down. And I can actually turn the volume anywhere I want it. So, let's say I want to keep it right here. Now I'm set. My volume level's lower. It's not as loud as it was before, and now you can actually hear me talk. So to cycle through the fonts is actually pretty cool too. What you'll do is you have a stabbing motion, and you'll press the button as you do a stab. Now, once it does that, now you're in font mode. So this is your sounds. Now you're going to toggle through your sounds. Instead of using the button, it's just a flick of the wrist. And say, oh, that's episode 2. I wanted to go back to episode 1. No problem. Just back up. Go the other way with it.
Episode 1. Episode 2. Episode 4. Episode 5. Episode 6.
This is mute. And then back to the original font. So if this is the one that I want, then that's the one I pick. If that's not the one that I want, it's the same thing. And then it'll let you know that you're in fonts. And there you got Black Star. Now I can actually go in and I can change the blade color with this font, or take this font and move it up to wherever I need it. Because the original blade color, whenever I go to Obsidian, is the one that I actually ordered with my Flash on Clash and everything else. There's more that you can actually do with this. I mean, I'm going to put a link in the description down below, and probably over here to the side, to UltraSabers demonstration. Which will show you. This thing actually has 256 megabytes of memory, so you can load fonts, and there are custom fonts. There's custom fonts everywhere. I'm part of the Saber forum. There's custom fonts in the Saber forum. I do like the Black Star font. I like that sound. Period. I mean, it's awesome. But I do like the regular Obsidian sound as well. They do have more toned down versions. They have this, they have that. I can change blade color. Not only that, I have an infinite amount of colors. All I have to do is hook up to the program, plug it into the diamond driver here, and I can assign a color to everything I want to do. So if it's a swing, I can assign a color to a swing. If it's a clash, I can assign a color to a clash. If it's, I have a little deal that I do where I'll do a little roll and stab, and I can actually program that into the memory without even going into the computer, without hooking up to it. I can actually do that and hold that in memory, and I can have it change the blade color or sound or do anything else, and it'll hold up to 5 of those. So it'll actually record your movement, how you want it to do, how you want it to sound, how you want it to look, and once you have that, it's in there, and you don't even have to hook that up. Now that's the cool thing about this diamond driver, is I'm doing all of this as far as volume up, down, changing fonts. I can do all of that stuff without even going into the actual driver application. Now once I go into the driver application, I can completely customize everything this thing does. This thing right here, as a matter of fact, it'll do everything. When I say it'll do everything, when I got it out of the box, I thought to myself, boy, I'm hungry. I wish I had a pizza. 10 minutes later, I kid you not, there was a pizza at my door. Okay, all right, so it can't order pizza. However, what it can do is anything you want it to do. Besides the fact that it's an extremely quality hilt, it's extremely comfortable. The points for holding it two-handed are extremely comfortable. I mean, I can't tell you how comfortable that is. You would think with it being as big as it is, which it's about an inch and a quarter longer than a few other manufacturers' sabers. But you know what? This is functional, is what this is. I've got the heavy grade blade in it. I can go beat a tree to death outside with it and never worry about the blade. I've got 3 retention points here to hold the blade in, which would be here, here, and here to hold the blade in. Each one of these is actually a window, so whatever color the blade is going to come out through there. This is MHS hilt, so you can put any pommel on here that you want to put on here. So if you don't want to use this pommel, you know there's a nice one that you want to you just unscrew this one, screw the other one back on. This one does have rechargeable batteries. I do have a charger for it. I'm going to go ahead and take it back to my color or my font and my presets, and then I will show you a little bit more about the funky looking color scheme that I put in there. Which I'm sure when they got the order they were thinking, why is he doing that? But it all makes sense to me. And that's just the thing. When you order one of these from UltraSabers, and you go through and you pick each and everything, when you go and you say, I want the diamond driver, you go through each and every step. And when they send it out, it is programmed exactly how you set it up. That is the default program. So when it says Obsidian, that's the default. Now I can go into the diamond driver, hook it up with USB cable on the computer, and I can change from the Obsidian font to any other font I want to go along with my blade colors and how I wanted my flash on clash and everything else. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on, and I'm going to get it back to my color that I had. So Black Star is number 2, so I will need to go this way. Obsidian, so that's actually mine, which you'll see I have the dark amethyst. It is pulsing to a blue. I can change I can change the amount of pulse, and I can change the intensity of the color. But it does pulse from the purple to blue. I don't know if you can see that on camera as well as I can see it here, but you will once I turn the lights off. But I can make it pulse faster. Right now I've got it on slow pulse, so I can make it actually pulse faster. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the volume back up, because there's so many people out there that have sabers with sound, but they can do nothing about the volume. Absolutely nothing. So here's what we're going to do. You got to press the button down and make it clash twice, and the easiest way to do that is just by hitting the hilt. So, but you have to do it within 1 second. So hold the button. Oh, I missed it. Nope. Now I'm in it. And that is full volume, which now you can tell it's a whole lot louder. So now that I'm in full volume, and you can actually adjust the sensitivity. Now this was the cool thing. Who else has got that as a flash on clash? All you ever see is white or yellow. So my flash on clash actually goes to Bane's Heart, because what goes better with the purple blade? I mean, honestly. And the sensitivity right now is right down the middle. I can actually turn the sensitivity up on this, so But as you can tell, straight from UltraSabers, the sensitivity is already great. So I'm going to have a link below for UltraSabers website. I know I've done a couple of videos with UltraSabers here recently. This is actually my 4th saber with UltraSabers, and I'm not disappointed with any of them. They had this one right here. I can't believe they got it out the next day, and I can't believe that I ordered it and they got the order Friday morning when they got there, and by 1 o'clock it was already shipped, and by Monday I've got it. Go anywhere else and see if you can get that done, especially when you get it all customized. I've had nothing but good luck from the Sabers. This thing does not rattle at all. It's very comfortable. It's extremely comfortable. It's comfortable to swing. It's comfortable one-handed, two-handed. It's comfortable to defend with. It's comfortable to jab with. I believe me, I've played with this thing for a long, long time today. Ever since I've had it, and I mean, the only thing I can say is, you know, I'm going to give you an honest review. I told everybody I would give them an honest review, and I don't get paid a dime from UltraSabers. I don't get paid a dime to say that, you know, this is a definite yes. So anyway, out of the 22 or 23 sabers I own, this is my favorite. This is the one I'm going to be doing the exhibitions with from now on. Beautiful Hilt. Anyway, I'm Craig. Reviews for you. Honest reviews. Yes, this is definitely a thumbs up. Remember to click that subscribe channel, like it, share it. We'll see y'all next time.